Hi everybody, it is Sophia's birthday and she requested hot dogs and macaroni and cheese. So this time, instead of doing a bacon mac and cheese, I'm going to do a mac and cheese with 4 cheeses. We're going to use Gouda, Gruyère, cream cheese, and of course our sharp cheddar cheese. She really likes it that way. All right, what I did so far was I melted 3 tablespoons of butter in the pan. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of flour, and we're going to whisk that in good and let the flour taste cook out for like 2-3 minutes. Okay, and over here I got jalapeno sausages I'm cooking, cheddar sausages, and beef wraps cooking. Now I got a hot dog machine over there. It's pretty nice to make steamed hot dogs, and it also steams the buns. I got hot dogs on over there. And then when they're almost done, I'll throw the hot dog buns in. There's one thing about a hot dog machine is you want to wait till the last minute to put your buns in. Otherwise they'll get all soggy and wet. So, great news. Finally, within 24 hours, I'm going to be able to go live. So I'm kind of excited about that. So when it's their birthday, we always let them choose what they want for dinner. Now my husband surprised her when he made up some hot dog meat sauce, just in case she wants some. That's one thing that goes really fast around here. So, has anybody started any Christmas shopping yet? You know, there's nothing like homemade gifts too. Money's tight. My sister made me some beautiful things. And she came the day after Thanksgiving to visit me. And I really love this. She's quite artistic. I said, you know what? That kind of looks like me, where I'm usually behind the counter working. It says Granny Deb's Kitchen. Canning, cooking, recipes, crafts, quilting, embroidering. I do all. She even got my spider plant that I usually have hanging up in the window. My kind of faucet, my sink faucet, and some of the things that I have back here. I think that was pretty good. I said, yeah, now I'll have to take it with me shopping and stuff, but. And she made me a nice little sled and got me this little cardinal heart-shaped necklace. She's also wearing one. And I'll show you after. All right, that's cooked out. Now, what we're gonna do, because this mac and cheese is gonna be richer than using just the milk and stuff, I'm using heavy cream, 2 cups, okay? So you're gonna slowly start whisking that in. Like any mac and cheese, you always start off with your butter and flour, let your flour cook out, and then you add in milk or heavy cream, whipping cream. Kind of like a bechamel sauce, white sauce. Okay, let that cook a little bit. It starts thickening up. Let that go for a minute. I'll check my sausages while we're waiting for a little bit. Oops. Doesn't take long on this little griddle. Who says you can't do 2 things at once? Just 2 more to flip, and then we'll get back to the mac and cheese. Yeah. Okay. Turn up the fire. It's almost there. And while we're waiting, I'll show you the cheeses that I'm going to use. You want to figure out an average for like a pound of whatever noodles you want to use, whether it's elbow macaroni or some kind of twirly noodles that helps hold the sauce or whatever. 20s on the average. You figure about 4 cups of cheese per pound. All right. This is 8 ounces of the Philadelphia cream cheese. And I always like to put that in because it makes it more creamy. Okay. And I cut it up in cubes just so it melts in quicker. And this is Gruyère cheese. It's made in Switzerland. I use 6 ounces of that, which is almost 2 cups. And 7 ounces of smoked Gouda. I love their smoked Gouda. This is 7 ounces, which is about 2 cups. All right, and you can turn that down a little bit. That's starting to thicken up nice. All right, let's add our cheese. So I'm going to add in my Gouda, which is about 2 cups. Stir that in. It's nice and hot, so it's not going to take long for it to melt. Okay. Now let's add in our Gruyère with 6 ounces. Okay, stir that up in. All right, now let's add our white cheddar. I only used a cup this time, since I wanted to put more of the other cheeses in with it. Everything's nice and hot, melting quick. All right, now the 8 ounce of the cream cheese. I'm gonna take the towel here. And I used the lower pan so you could see a little better. It's getting nice and thick. Now I'm going to wait till it's all done this time before I add, or even think about adding any kosher salt or black pepper. And sometimes I add in a little dry mustard powder in it. And if something happens I don't have that, well then I'll use just a small squirt of mustard. Regular mustard, Dijon. Pretty much whatever you got to work with, okay? One thing about mac and cheese, it doesn't take long. Okay, let me show you. See how creamy that is? All right. You can see that good? Nice, cheesy, and creamy. All right, I'm gonna take out my whisk. Now we're gonna add a pound of elbow macaroni, which I've already cooked. We're gonna dump that right in. Okay. And now we're just going to stir it up. If I keep the noodles in the pan. Well, the dogs will like that. Got jumping noodles. Okay. It's almost all mixed up in. All right. Everything's almost ready. The steamed hot dog should be almost ready. The sausages are done. In just a minute, I'll be able to throw in my hot dog buns into the steamer. And then everybody will be all set. Okay. And this, my friends, and take it off here so you can get a better look. Sorry about that. And that's what it looks like. See how nice and cheesy and creamy it is? And that's all there is to it. Okay, let me show you the sled because I'm pretty proud of it that she made. And there it is. Notice she's got the pink bus with the white on top, little pink tree to go with my pink Christmas tree, and also a pink nutcracker. Okay, everyone. Y'all have a good night, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye. God bless.